Can I just say, okay, so I went to the store earlier, and I found this Star Wars themed blue milk.
What? It's like the stuff that
Cap,
Luke drinks.
Save the story for later, because I'm drinking milk right now.
No, I'm saying it now. Not bad. Like, the milk taste is still there, but it's mainly just pure vanilla flavored.
Is it like that milk that freaking Luke drinks out of that massive weird thing in The Last Jedi?
I think so. I think that's what it's supposed to be. That, or it's like from one of the bar scenes or something. I know there's a scene where they're drinking blue milk.
I thought it was green in that movie, though.
It was green, yeah, that's right, yeah. It was like a shade of green. But
like,
anyway, it's not bad.
Hashtag not my Luke. Get that shit.
Yeah, dude. I hate even talking about that movie. Like,
yeah.
I remember seeing the first one in theaters, and I was like, all right, yeah, it's inoffensive. And then the second one, I was like, what the fuck am I watching right now?
Yeah, dude. After I walked out of the theater last year, I was like, what the crap was that, dude? Oh gosh, I don't even want to start talking about it. I'm gonna get.
He's gonna get mad.
I'm gonna get upset, bro.
Get riled up.
Was this thing started?
Yeah, no, what started? That was the intro.
I thought this was art podcast.
Blue milk. Cortana. I'm thirsty.
Yeah, welcome back to the Beach Bobcast podcast. That's the intro.
Cancel me after that one.
Please
I don't
do.
deserve to lose.
Somebody should. Actually, cancel Kraken after the monstrosity that was content warning yesterday.
Oh, the bad dragon is inspired by
No!
How to Train Your Dragon.
No!
Yeah, no, we can bring that back up.
No.
But yeah, I guess we can go over the teaser they posted yesterday. They just randomly posted it like in the middle of the day for no reason.
Not go over that. I don't want that.
I want it. I think it looks cool.
Well, we got some differing opinions. Yeah, the Power Rangers collab. I remember everyone on Twitter was like, "What?" Like, it's just so random. It still is random.
I think the tech animals. Okay, that's one thing.
Yeah,
that's kind of cool. But this,
I bet
this is upsetting.
It's gonna be like a mod or something. I mean,
it's probably gonna be like a premium mod if I had to guess.
Yeah.
Like,
it's not gonna be an official thing.
That would be kind of weird if it was official. Like, it wouldn't really fit in the game at all. Like, it just feel out of place. But as a mod, I guess it makes sense, which is what I think they're gonna do anyway.
I have an issue with this now that I'm looking at it again. I do have one issue.
What?
So, okay. So you can see the Blue Ranger with the Triceratops. That's fine. He's got the Triceratops tank thing from the show. Then you've got the Yellow Ranger with its Smilodon. Then you got the Pink Ranger and the Black Ranger. The Red Ranger's the Red Ranger's Rex does not look like the Rex that I'm used to. It looks like a completely different model than the Rex from Dino Thunder.
I saw a video of someone comparing them, and it looked the same.
Did it? Maybe I'm... Well, okay. I'm thinking of the PS2 video game, Power Ranger Dino Thunder. Is that what that's called?
Yeah, it might not be the same. I know it's from the show version.
Oh, Dino Charge... Oh, no, Dino Thunder is a thing. Okay, different Rex. The Rex in Dino Thunder is different than Dino Charge. I'm thinking of the Dino Thunder Power Rangers. That's where I'm getting it wrong. Okay, ignore me.
I do like that the one in the center, I don't know which one that is, does look like Mechagodzilla, and I can't lie, that is
that's the Red Ranger.
That is cool.
One.
Yeah, that looks straight up like Mechagodzilla, and I do be down to clown with Mechagodzilla.
One thing I noticed, or when I looked at the mammoth, it immediately just made me think of like a tech mammoth variant.
That would be.
And I was like, that would actually be kind of cool if they had that.
What is this one from? Oh, no. Okay, so these dinosaurs that we're looking at, the Zords that we see, are from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Yeah, that's what the video I saw was talking about.
Not Dino Thunder, not Dino Charge, the Mighty Morphin. So so this is a much older version of what I was thinking of. I'm going to get reamed in the comments for this one, but that's okay.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting. They come in the 17th of June, so about a week or two after the center comes out.
Yeah, we get the center on the 4th.
Yeah, they moved it to the 4th. Even that's a day after, dude.
Yeah, I know, because they can never release something on time.
I think they're doing that just for shits and giggles.
Cosmic.
Yeah, when I saw the community crunch, it was like an update on the center. I'm like, dude, it's getting delayed.
That's what I thought. I was like, we are screwed.
I'm like, heck no, dude, it's getting delayed. I opened it up, and they were like, okay, thank God, it's only one day. I thought it was gonna be like, oh, we're gonna making it come out in July or something, even though they've already
September.
Yeah, it's like,
son of a biscuit! It falls on a day that I walk. Damn it!
Take it off.
I might, honest to God, might.
Also, I guess we have this picture that they posted in there as well, the Shastasaurus.
Breaching, yeah.
Yeah, dude, it looks like it's about to like smash its head on those rocks and like break its skull.
Oh no, they got it trapped at SeaWorld. It's doing a sewer slide.
Dude, it looks chunky though. It looks massive.
Plot twist. I mean, even the dossier showed it being really big. That's how you tame it. You have to get it to breach, then you have to smack its head on some rocks. While it's unconscious, you passive tame it.
Did you know it's always some crazy taming method nowadays? It's gonna be
something stupid.
It's like you gotta do the rain dance on top of it while spamming. I don't know. You gotta feed it gasoline and.
You gotta feed it gasoline. You gotta recite the Declaration of Independence from memory backwards.
Exactly. If you don't do it exactly right, it's gonna instantly go back to 0% taming.
You gotta sing
rap aggro to you.
Dude, I remember watching the Falasukas video of Syntax. Officially Ark's worst tame. And I'm like, oh, that seems accurate.
Every
new creature, they're like, God, how can we make this even worse?
I definitely still think Amogosaurus has the worst taming method.
I've heard that one's pretty bad. I did it on single player and it wasn't that bad, but I think that's because my taming rates were really high up.
Yeah.
Like, it might have made it easier.
After a while, I started using Captain Fat Dog's trap for it, but like trying to go out into the wild and do it is just okay. So it's not so bad if you have a tribe mate helping you. If they have a Rhinionata and they're picking up Rexes and dropping them near you, it's not so bad. But if you have to just wander around with it and it starts to attack every little creature, it's awful. It's god awful.
Yeah, that's what I did. But like I said, I had taming rates, so I think that made it way easier.
Yeah. You know me, I'm a masochist. I play at most ×7.
That's usually what I think. I was playing like at ×6.
Yeah, I don't go too high with mine.
Yeah, I don't like going insanely high, but at the same time, I don't want to sit there for like an hour for every tame.
Yeah,
I do ×5. 5 for taming, 5 for harvesting, and then like 500 for breeding. But that's it's
yeah. Something. I usually have breeding insanely high as well.
Yeah, I don't have the time to wait for that.
Yeah, exactly.
No, usually when it comes to starting up like a new map, if it's like a new map, new DLC, or even like the Cento that comes out, I will drop things down to make it like the beginning of it go a little bit slower. So we have to actually explore the map and everything. But if it's like an old map, like I wanted to do a server on the island for ASA, I would be like, ×8, ×9, something like that. Even ×10 actually at most, just to get to the fun part, so we're not.
Which is crazy because they've doubled rates twice. So ×10 is closer to ×40.
No,
that's actually insane.
No, it shouldn't be, because when you pick up rocks, it's still ×10. 10 per pickup.
I think they changed that though when they doubled the rates.
No, if you have an event going on, yeah, but the way it works now is if you do ×10, that's just ×10. The official rates is the only thing. The boosted rates no longer account for single-player worlds. Unless an event is active.
I see.
Another bit of news. Surfactinus as of May 17th, 2024. Surfactinus and Ceratosaurus are now officially vanilla dinos, no longer a mod.
That's so crazy to me. So like I've been playing a lot of Ark lately. I've been capturing footage for the podcast and stuff. We've all kind of been in Ark moods now with Scorched and ASA. But I completely shit my pants because I was out of my RG Thin Mint and I got absolutely jumped by a Ceratosaurus. And I panicked at first because I'm like, oh my god, did I install a mod? Oh no, what's happening? What is happening? What's the world coming to? And then I was like, oh no, Ark did update. And oh my god, it's here. What else is here?
What else is here? Acro.
Yeah, I noticed, well, because I just randomly checked Discord, and then I looked at the patch notes, and then the patch notes were just like, oh, they added the Ceratosaurus and Surfactinus. I'm like, they're not even going to announce that? They announced it like 2 hours later in the crunch. But
yeah, so they did a video on it. They released a video with the crunch. Like an actual dossier, like the old school dossier, sort of.
Oh, like a creature spotlight.
Yeah, they did. I noticed, I think the Surfactinus had a brand new dossier. I'm pretty sure it's different. It looked different.
I don't know.
They don't look quite as good as the vanilla ones.
I didn't get a good look at it, actually, now that we're talking about that.
The Ceratosaurus dossier is the same as it was in the mod, but like I said, I think the Surfactinus one is new. Also, I noticed...
I was just gonna say, I wouldn't be surprised if Surfactinus got a remodel. I know people were not a fan of the way it looked, even though that's how it looked in your life.
Right. The dossier is new, like I was saying.
The teeth are effed up. They didn't look like that in real life.
The
British Surfactinus up here.
The model's still the same.
I'm pretty sure that's how it looked, Crack. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna look it up. The Surfactinus, I'm pretty sure that's how it looked in real life.
No, it didn't have teeth. Overlapping teeth.
No, you're right. It did have teeth, like a weird-looking jaw. It did not have that many teeth.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the model's the same though, because I went and checked it out, like the new updated version.
Yeah.
They didn't really change much of the creatures at all. I know people were worried about them changing the design a bunch, but they're pretty much the same. Only thing I noticed different is the fact that this had a new saddle model, which I liked.
Did it?
Yeah, it had its own custom saddle model.
I'm gonna go look at it.
Or just the icon, not the actual saddle, but the Ceratosaurus didn't change. It still has the card shark saddle going on the icon, even though it's the same. So they didn't change that, but oh yeah, there's not nearly as many teeth on there.
Oh yeah.
I still like the Arc Edition's Surfactinus though, with all the teeth. Looks cool.
I do like the Surfactinus, I will say. Like, it's not my favorite ocean tame, but if there's a good one, I would tame it.
Man, yeah. Ruga's Ceratosaurus looks insane. I'm looking at the model.
Such a good creature.
Yeah, dude, it is. Well, the Surfactinus is a knockout tame, so it's actually pretty easy to get.
Yeah.
And I think that makes it pretty good early game, because you can use it as like travel mount or using kill stuff, kind of. You know, it's not like super late game. It doesn't have a crazy taming method, so you can actually get it with relative ease.
I'm gonna go ahead and...
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, I'm gonna go ahead and say, I don't think we're gonna be getting the other Arc Edition creatures right away, because Google wants to do a TLC model for some of them. So I don't know if we're gonna get those ones right away. I hope we get the
I'm really glad that his stuff's finally recognized by Wildcard. He's put in the time.
I remember a while ago they tried to hire him, and he was like, nah, no thanks. I don't know what changed. Apparently, at least that's what I heard. I could be wrong. Take that with a
Well, he probably just wants to remain freelance.
Yeah.
Or not freelance, but like independent.
Well, and that's why this time around he was like, look, you guys can use my stuff, but if you change anything, you have to go through me first.
Yeah.
It's a good way to do it.
It's a safe way to do it.
I'm not sure they offered him a job though, because I watched his stream and someone was asking him about that. They were like, why isn't Wildcard trying to hire you? And he said like that they haven't really said anything, and he thinks that the reason they haven't tried to hire him is because like he thinks he's better as a modder for them rather than on a team.
That could be true. Maybe they didn't try to hire him. Maybe, I don't know what I heard. I did remember hearing something about him working with Wildcard.
Well, they gave him the dev kit before ASA came out, so he could make the mods.
Yeah, no, this was way before ASA was even announced. This was back when, I think after the Brachiosaurus came out. I heard something along those lines. Like I said, I could be wrong. It's been a while.
Yeah, if it's that far back, I don't know what it'd be. But speaking of the TLC things, I know he said he's doing a TLC on the Concavinator and Cryolophosaurus, and he said that those would come at the end of the year, probably like around the holidays.
Mm.
And then he also said he's doing a remodel for Brachy, but he doesn't say when that would come out. And then Archelon as well is also getting a TLC.
Archelon is the one that he's currently working on the most. I think that one's pretty close to being done.
Yeah, that will probably be done soon. I have no idea when we'll get it though.
I would say probably by the end of next month, if not July. But yeah, again, I don't know.
Yeah, it really could be anything. Guess we'll just have to wait and see what they announce. I'm assuming probably, my guess would be the Dinotherium's probably going to come really soon. And, no.
Dinosuke is probably shortly after.
Yeah, those two are pretty much, like, I think, ready.
I want to know when we're going to get Savage Acro and Savage Dinosuchus.
I don't know if we're going to add those. That might remain mod.
Yeah, those are remaining parts of the mod. But I think, well, he just said that he hasn't really started working on those boss creatures because those are more like side projects and not actual like main things he's working on.
I would love to see a savage version of every one of his creatures. A savage Brachy would go hard.
I saw that like whatever it was, like that savage Dinosuchus, but that he never released.
Yeah, his what was it? The gluttonous.
Yeah.
Dinosuke or something like that.
That thing looks sick because there was like teeth coming outside of its face.
Yeah,
it was like,
I thought that was
so cool looking. I know, I was like, that looks awesome, but it never came out.
Well, we have the Savage Acro, we got the Gluttonous or whatever it's called, Dinosuchus. What would be the other names for the other creatures?
The
Bone Shattering Brachy.
Or the
Brute Brachy.
Brute Brachy. Yeah, but they got brutes for Genesis, so like we couldn't do that one.
Yeah. The Goliath Brachy. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Goliath Brachy. I do like that one. Yeah. Cause I guess I was just kind of going with that the B and B, so yeah, it didn't really work.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah, but that's not how the Savage Acro was in the same way. Neither was the Dinosuchus, so it doesn't really. I guess the whole matching the same letter doesn't matter.
Yeah. Earlier to that Dinosuchus what came out because that, like I said, that thing looked really cool.
Yeah. Kraken, any Arc news you have?
Yeah, I tamed my first Gigantoraptor today, and it is now my favorite creature in the game, both design-wise and feature-wise. That thing is obscenely broken. Please do not nerf it, Wildcard. Please don't do this. You nerfed my boss strategy with the Thylas with the cart attachment, and he put a chain gun on the back. They nerfed it before I could even get it in the ring. They were too far ahead of the curve.
Yeah, I found one of those arcology thorny dragons. It's dead now.
Huh?
Oh, so there's a mod kind of like Paleo War called Arcology. Adds in like a bunch of retextual dinos.
It's like creature variants.
PTSD.
Yeah, like
that's what I was saying on the Arcology event.
No.
Cue the Punisher meme. No. Wait.
So what else is Garuga working on, additions wise?
What's it called? Dino Curious.
Yeah, but he said he's not gonna be working on that one for a while.
Yeah,
right, I've seen the model for that.
It's still a ways out.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one. I think the one he's currently working on is that Edmontonia, that like Anki looking one.
Yeah, his premium mod, from my understanding.
Yeah, it's a premium. I'm probably gonna buy it.
He did just. But... I am gonna buy it, but anything Garuga releases as a premium mod, I'm just gonna buy. I have no questions. Just take them.
I haven't bought any of the other premiums.
How's that one? I don't know what it's called. The weird.
The Anomalocaris.
Anomalocaris. Yeah. I bought that one. That was pretty cool, actually. I think it's pretty dope.
I haven't used it, but I also bought it.
Yeah, because it like turns into an Ichthyosaurus and it like disguises itself as that, and then
yeah, that's right.
Like, it'll like come up to you and like act like a regular one, but it'll like turn back and start killing you.
It's Among Us. It's the Among Us solo.
Ding 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 ding.
That's another thing he's working on. He's making an alpha Anolomacaris.
Alpha crewmate.
And it's gonna disguise itself as an alpha megalodon.
Oh my goodness, they fixed the Solosuchus.
What does that mean?
So it used to be where you even touched a puddle of water, you would get taken out of the ground. Now you can actually go through water that you won't technically be swimming in.
Oh yeah, I saw a tweet about that. Someone was saying like they fixed it to where it doesn't knock you off for every little detail.
Thank God. Thank God. Because
I imagine it makes it way easier to tame. Yeah.
I might go make a saddle and just tame this dinosaur myself. It's just sitting here.
But yeah, this picture of the Shastasaurus has definitely got me excited to see what it's like. Because that model looks really good. But I wonder, because I know it's going to be really big, but is it going to be like the biggest ocean creature, or like the lead sickness stuff still going to be bigger?
It'll probably be the same size. I know it'll definitely be bigger than a mosasaur.
Yeah.
My guess is Shastasaurus will be bigger than lead sickness.
It looks like it from this picture.
I mean,
and that little concept art they got.
Yeah, we have to have a giant sea creature to tame. The mosasaur and the Tusotuzas are nice. I want like a proper whale, and I'm just happy that the Shastasaurus is giving us that.
Yeah, I still want like an actual like whale.
Where is our justice for Megalodon?
Megalodon needs a TLC.
I feel like a broken record. Ark, please. The Meg movies are so good.
Well, but okay. Yeah. I like how.
That is one thing we could talk about is the TLC updates they could do.
That would be, yeah. You know, I'm all for that. Bronto, Quetz, and Giga, my top 3.
Quetz for sure. Yeah. Hands down. Give it just make it fun to use.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. The Quetzal's my number 1 as well. I wish it was still like the top flyer like it used to be.
The Quetzal is a shadow of its former self.
I know.
Sucks.
Exactly. It's so sad to see. Because it literally used to be like the best flyer in the game. And like everyone wanted the Quetzal. And it was cool too, because it was like one of the hardest flyers to tame as well, because it doesn't land and you actually had to like chase it down. I don't know. I thought it was cool. But not anymore. That's why I want a TLC for it. Bring it back to its former glory.
I remember having a Quetch with 300% movement speed on the Centaur when I was on that server. And man, could you get anywhere in a matter of seconds on that thing.
Yeah, I still remember the flyer nerf. I hopped on my Quetzal that I had a ton of movement speed pumped into, and it was just as slow as a rock.
Yep.
It was so bad. I didn't know the flyer nerf happened when I logged on either. I kind of just like updated the game and logged on one day, and I was just devastated. I was like, what's happened? Why are my flyers so horrible all of a sudden?
The flyer nerf will always be remembered as like in Attack on Titan, it's like a nexus point on that day. Everything
changed. Yeah. Crazy how long ago that was too.
Ark has been officially released for 5 years. We're all old men now. It came out in 2019, I think.
It came out 2017.
Oh no!
Actually, the game itself came out in 2016. No, 2015.
It came out in 2015.
2015.
It came out of early access in 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost been 8 years.
9, I think, actually.
No, 17 to 25 is 8.
Are they going to do an Ark remastered for the 10th
that's
anniversary?
Official. Yeah, official. It's been almost 10 years since it came out in, early access.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Kraken?
Nothing. It was just a stupid Halo anniversary reference.
Okay.
It's fine.
I
was like, are they going to do an Ark remastered for the 10-year anniversary? Imagine that. They finally get everything ported to ASA and they announce Ark remastered.
The Ark Collections.
Ark Special Edition.
All the cutscenes you can cycle between.
It includes every premium mod included in base game.
Yeah, that's like $100 bundle right there.
for the low price of $4.
I don't think they'd be able to do that because that would screw over the mod devs. They wouldn't get a percentage for it.
Yeah. But of course, they're not gonna do that anyway.
No, of course not.
Well, yeah, but the other creatures I was thinking about getting a TLC, not a big list because I wanted the Giga obviously because I think that thing definitely needs it. It could be so much cooler, especially compared to the Evo Giga from Paleoarc.
Just pay Depths and his team and just put over the Evo Giga.
Yeah, do what they did with Arc Editions and just bring it over.
Right. Same with the Rex. I like the Rex that we have, but the Paleo Rex is so much better.
Well, the Rex TLC sucked. It didn't do anything.
It gave it a new
It just gave it
animation.
a new model. That's it.
Yeah, and a new model and animation.
And this is gonna be a hot
take.
take. I don't like the new Rex model.
I
like the old one more.
Yeah, I did too.
I actually like the new one more, but
the new one, I don't know. Its head is the main thing I don't like. Its eyes look strange.
Yeah, I like the old model. The old animations for it as well. I don't know. Something's just nostalgic about it. Seeing the Rex wag its tail as it runs.
Oh, dude, I forgot about that. I mean, it's nostalgic, but I think the new one
I think what they did is I think they intentionally changed it to make it look less like the Jurassic Park T-Rex. And that's fair. I understand that. But I just don't think they took the model in the right direction. Like, they should have totally made it look different. The Rex is in a weird spot in Arc, too, because, yeah, it's the boss creature, but at the same time, like, it's sort of overshadowed by everything else in the game.
Yeah.
Gigas, Karches,
I know
even things smaller than it, Theres, Carnos.
I know that's one thing a lot of people will complain about, the fact that like the Giga and Karch are so much bigger and they kind of like overpower it. And now that they're adding the Acro, that one's also going to be bigger and overpower it. So
the Rex in Arc has turned into Rexy from Jurassic Park, where everything just beats it up and it has to rely on some outside force to help it.
I'll never forgive what they did to my boy, the Giga. He was literally just living his best life.
He was just vibing.
He was just vibing. He didn't ask to be there. He didn't ask to have a brain control chip bring him into the inferno.
I know, and then they played him out to be this big bad monster, and it's just like, no, he's just an animal.
He was just vibing.
Yeah.
Look how they massacred my boy.
I mean, yeah, sure, he attacked the main cast, but I mean, he's an animal. He's an animal where there's new people around. A lot of animals.
Rexy hasn't done that countless times.
Right. Rexy still did that at the very beginning. At the very beginning of the movie, when it was stopping.
No. She just wanted some popcorn, and she got a little confused. She didn't know quite what the price was. Didn't have her wallet on her.
Was cranky, going through some stuff. No.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. She just got evicted. She had a lot going on in her life. The fact that it took them how many years to catch the T-Rex? 3, 4?
I mean, it's a big animal. Also, don't you know that every dinosaur in Jurassic Park and Jurassic World have like sneakers on, so they can't. There's like stealth.
It's a T-Rex, and the last time we saw it, it was in the middle of the zoo. You're telling me they just let it get away after this? Like at the end of a Godzilla movie, it just walks away, and no one like.
I mean, by that time, if you're like call the cops like, hey, there's a T-Rex here. First off, they're not gonna believe you. Secondly, even by the time
they the first time, but then they're gonna see dinosaurs everywhere, so they will believe you.
Yeah, but then by the time they even get there to apprehend a dinosaur, it's gonna be gone. What are you gonna do? Stand in front of it and tell it not to move? Hold on to its collar like a lost dog? No.
Sir, you can't park there.
Oh yeah, one thing I wanted to mention since we were talking about the T-Rex and it being overpowered, the new Acro, according to Gruga in his Discord, said that you can actually bring it into boss fights, and apparently like the more damage it takes during a rage mode, it like adds time to it. So he was saying it might end up being like the best boss creature in the game if they keep it like that, which sounds like
that would be huge.
Well,
might.
it's always been able to go into the boss fights, but the whole new stay mad while being attacked thing is that's a huge. And the fact that the acro saddle now drops in supply drops, so you can get ascendant ones pretty easily, is insane.
But since they're adding it to official, I mean, it might just stay like that. I don't know if they're actually gonna remove the fact you can bring it in the boss's fights or not.
They better not, because I mean, having the Rex, the Spino, the Yudi, and the acro now, having 4 choices, it's going to.
Yeah.
Megatheriums too.
Megatheriums are nice for the brood model. You're right.
Yeah.
Actually, having the Megatheriums in the Manticore fight's not bad either, because it's got the Death Swarms.
Oh yeah. I never really thought about that.
Not super common though. Do they get insect buff for killing death worms?
Anything that gives Chitin a keratin, from my understanding.
Yeah, that is how it works. I guess I never really thought about it like that. I mean, you can pretty much bring anything in the Manticore fight.
Manticore's easy. Manticore's ridiculously easy. As long as you don't get knocked out, you're fine.
Yeah. That's really the only thing you have to worry about is getting knocked out from the little acid thing he shoots.
I guess I never brought this up. This is a cross-platform mod too. I had a mod made for me.
Oh yeah.
By the one and only Gunnar does what is it? He created a mod called GDG, GDG Tools specifically. Shout out to Gunnar. But his name is Gunnar Does Games, and he made me a rocket launcher that shoots cannonballs.
What?
Yeah, and there's 3 different types of cannonballs. You've got the shocking cannonballs, which stun things. You've got the narcotic.
Shocking cannonballs that goes so hard.
Right. Then you've got the trank cannonballs, which does more torpor, and it stuns the creature so it can't move, and then slows it so it can't get away. And then you've got the normal cannonball, and the normal cannonball does like 2,400 damage per cannonball. And you can knock out a rock golem with it in 3 shots.
Oh wow.
So if anyone out there wants to add it to their server, by all means, it's a good mod. Actually, that's how that Titanosaur got knocked out, now that I think about
it. Shocking cannonballs.
Yep, shocking.
Yeah, that'll do it.
What's the science behind that? Break it down for me.
Dipped in biotoxin, I guess. I mean, you need.
They're slimy, covered in biotoxin.
What do you need to even make these? I helped make them. You'd think I would know. Yeah, biotoxin. Biotoxin, electronics, metal, cementing paste, gunpowder, and obsidian. For the shocking ones. For the trank ones, it's cementing paste, metal, obsidian, gunpowder, and narcotics. And then the normal cannonball is the exact same as the normal cannonball. And then the rocket launcher itself has a special water texture over it. So it's because it's, Captain Reptile. It's supposed to be based off of the ocean. So it's got like an ocean overlay.
Yeah. It should totally have a gun that you have to charge with the gas bags so you can like shoot fart bubbles out of it.
That would be. It's a harpoon gun. What do you mean?
What do you mean? You can't shoot fart bubbles out of the gas bags with a harpoon gun?
Well, no.
I mean, like, you gotta, like, have it, like, do the thing where it, like, pushes all the gas out and you use that to charge the gun.
One item that I just thought about, because I completely forgot about it, that needs, like, a revisiting is the supply crate that you make with the gas bag bladder.
Oh, yeah, that thing. Does anyone use that thing?
No. Everybody used it to see what it was, and then they were like, cool.
Yeah. On day 1 of extinction, they're like, oh, what does this do? Oh, okay. That's cool. I've never touched it again. I mean, I can't even really think of how you could make it useful.
I don't think you can.
You can just whistle to have it follow you. Whistle aggressive on the supply crate. See what happens.
Just make it sentient.
Yeah. Tie a rope to it and just leave it.
Could be the new boss fighting creature.
I would pay money for that. Just a bunch of floating boxes beating up a.
And it only plays the old combat music from Ark.
Yeah.
That's great. feel like we didn't really go into this one with a lot of structure.
We really didn't. Somebody decided to do this at the last second at 11:30 at night. Somebody thought it would be a good idea.
We can always listen back and maybe restructure it.
Absolutely not. No, this is the episode. We're already 35 minutes in. So we're going with this.
You know what? I'll go ahead and say it. I do not think the Therizinosaurus looks good in Ark.
Oh, absolutely not.
I would like to see a model TLC. It doesn't need any new abilities.
I've never really thought about it, but I started playing Jurassic World Evolution 2 a bunch, and after seeing the Therizinosaur, dude, the Therizinosaur in that game is so menacing. I was like, yeah, Ark needs to remake or at least do a model on the TLC.
It's specifically the head and tail.
Yeah, it looks like a
so
turkey.
bad.
Yeah, the head makes it look like a turkey.
Give it a tail like a Gigantoraptor tail, and that'll look awesome. And then give it just not that face. Anything but that face.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be cool if they made it look way more menacing. So it's actually like.
Here we go. I got a perfect picture for what you want it to look like.
I have a feeling.
Horrifying.
Yeah,
that's actually pretty cool.
That's a good photo. That looks like the one from the Isle, kind of.
Yeah, they definitely need to do a TLC on that one, I think. At least a model, anyway. Because it has plenty of abilities.
Definitely need.
Yeah, and I mean, ASA is the time, you know?
Exactly.
So many of the old creatures, man, they are so rough on the eyes.
That's what I'm saying. They needed to.
Oh, this is heinous. Quick side note before we get back to that. This is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. Oh, no, it's even worse.
Hey! Hold on.
It's even worse from the front. Look at.
Hold on.
So
look at Discord real quick. I have one.
Why would you buy that? It's so ugly.
Okay, this one's not any different.
It looks like a clown from
What
the
is
front.
this one?
That's the Giga.
I know.
From Jurassic World.
This one's not very.
Shit! Is that Godzilla '98? I loved that movie.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're gonna have to cut this segment out because there's no way we can get this footage.
Oh, absolutely not. If Distractable can get away with it, so can we.
I'll just have to throw up an image of Godzilla hitting the squank or something.
There you go. Have Kong doing the dab. Yeah, I'm talking about came off now.
Yeah. Well, we're talking about like TLC updates or something.
I don't remember.
Something along those lines.
Kraken got us off topic again.
Oh yeah. What other creature? Like so many of the
There's
old
so many.
creatures.
Like Bronto definitely.
Specifically, not even from like an ability standpoint, but like a model and animation standpoint.
Like we were just saying, the Theory you could use a good.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at the dossier for the Theory. How is it that the picture in the dossier looks great?
What does it look like in the dossier?
The creature, like, it doesn't. Okay, hold on. Let me find a clean version of this because I was just looking at that. Why didn't I
also I think the Mosasaur needs a TLC as well.
Mosasaur is getting a paleo TLC.
First of all, Mosasaur needs to be resistant to jellyfish stings and eel stings. I think.
Did you guys hear me?
What?
The Mosasaur is currently in the works of getting a paleo walk TLC. Model TLC. So.
Yeah, it definitely needs a new model, I think.
It needs something.
They should at least make it to where it's resistant to jellyfish stings. So I feel like that makes it to where like you don't want to use it. You just rather use the Basilo or something.
Yeah.
So I think what happened is when they looked at the concept art, they're like, that looks great. Let's make it gain 150 pounds. Like let's just feed him up. Let's make his head 8 times the size.
Yeah, that Theory does actually look better.
It looks so much better. Like the body proportions, it's got a much longer neck, smaller head, much bushier tail.
Just like the Quetz, go look at the Quetz dossier. It's standing upright, and then we get the Quetz in game, and it's like that freaking back syndrome. I don't know the name of it.
Yeah, Quetz definitely. I mean, we were talking about that already, but that definitely does need a TLC for sure.
Model and animation specifically.
Like,
we definitely need to give it some sort of buff to make it.
I don't know, man. Like, yes, it is standing upright, but
still
God, it's still ugly. it's actually heinous to look at on the eyes.
Hey, I posted it.
This is actually like it's an exact 1-to-1 to the in-game model. It's just standing differently.
Yeah, well, so the quotes from Kraken's Battle Dinos.
I think that's
actually,
this
that brings up a good point. I want to clarify. I am not the Kraken of Kraken's Battle.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So Kraken's Battle Dinos did this exact model, or this exact postal with his Quetz remake.
Yeah, I think that definitely makes more sense.
And it still was able to have a platform saddle and everything. So.
Oh, you know what? That's probably why they made it the way that they did. Kind of laying down almost.
This is what it should look like.
Is this from Kraken's Better Dinos?
No, I don't know what that's from. What is this from?
I was like, this looks like an alien, dude. This is some All Tomorrow shit.
Yeah, that's that's a very good one. Well, so like in Kraken's Battle Dinos, the way he did the Quetz was if it has the normal saddle, it works the same way as every other flyer. It would it
goes up and down.
Exactly, like, it would go proper up and down. But if you put the platform saddle on it, then you know what? There's literally a picture right here of Kraken's Battle Dinos.
Right they totally need to do that.
So this is what it. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So that's how.
Yeah.
That's how it looks.
So good.
Yeah. So you would have the platform saddle, but then when you fly with it, it would fly normally like the Quetz normally does. Take the platform saddle off, and it flies up and down like a normal flyer does.
Yeah, dude. I might actually download that mod and check it out.
That mod is so good. I love that mod. I can't play Ark without it anymore. Even if I'm doing a vanilla run through, I still have to have KBD.
I'm gonna download that mod right now.
What's Kraken Better Dinos all about?
Kraken's Better Dino does like anywhere from model TLCs to animation, or even stat TLCs, ability TLCs. It's it's a gigantic TLC pack to almost every single dinosaur in the game.
I just opened Ark and my eardrums just got blown out. I cannot hear anything.
Bro's fighting the Overseer.
Oh my.
It's just a game about dinosaurs. The soundtrack doesn't need to go that hard. Gareth
Coker.
So hard.
Yeah.
Well, I have the music slider like literally touching the end where it's like almost mute and it's still super loud.
Guys, I think we need a Trilobite TLC. They need to be rideable.
Heck yeah, bro.
We need a rideable Polovia.
For real.
That's what I was saying. They literally had it rideable in the animated series.
Pteranodon, the Chad Quetzal. Very large bird.
I like how on the version Pteranodon it just says Phineas looking ass.
The thing is, in the Ark animated series, they had someone riding a Perlovia with the saddle on it. And
well, in Ark the animated series, Arthroplura were also only like 10 inches long.
That's fair. But still,
we can't take.
They just fought the broodmother.
But they just walked into the arena
straight up. Yeah, they just waltzed right in there and still managed to defeat it.
Is this Miola? This is Miola. Yep, the animated series compared to the actual game.
There's some differences.
Yeah, only a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, nothing too bad.
You know, also needs a TLC is the plesiosaur.
I've never agreed with anything stronger than that.
What?
The plesiosaur.
Oh yeah, you said cap like I said it. I didn't say that.
Yeah, I mean, first off, they should definitely make the movement better on it. Like, make it maybe even like Ark Edition's creatures, where it can maybe like do like really like sharp turns, maybe when you bite or something. Just to, cause it's so hard to hit with the neck.
Yeah, no.
Man, I remember when they were doing the TLCs, they had the Megaloceros, female Megaloceros on there, and they had the Plesiosaur on there, and then they just didn't do any more.
Mm-hmm.
We also never got dynamic length bridges. Boo!
Oh yeah, dude. I remember.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
No, the tech bridge doesn't count.
No, it does count to them because
it does not count.
They counted that, and then they were also like boss battles or like boss fights.
Wars. Yep, yeah, they
counted the Titans on Extinction as that too.
Although I'll accept that for boss wars, but I will not accept that for dynamic length bridges.
I don't think you.
That does not count.
I don't think you were Hill Kraken. I could be wrong. Fire and I were talking about how there needs to be like proper world bosses in game.
Fjordo got close.
Fjordo got close, but you still required the to summon it technically. Like I wanna be walking through a swamp and all of a sudden boom, brood metal. Or something.
That would be awful.
Yeah, but
and technically we have that though just through creature tiers. Oh, I gotta go up to the volcano and get some metal. Oh, then there's a Giga up here.
Well, okay. Yeah, but like, I don't know, something properly scary. Because yeah, the Giga's scary, but it only spawns in one area. So
you guys remember when they added the Allosaurus and it would just spawn in people's bases? I remember. Do you remember? Pepperidge Farm remembers.
I tried logging into Arc, but every time I open like Arc, it like turns everyone's sound off. Like I can't hear Discord.
Oh, that's annoying.
So like I was literally downloaded that Kraken's Better Dinos mod, but I guess I can't.
Why?
Like it just turns, like I can't hear anything in Discord when I play Arc for some reason.
And you can't turn it down?
No, it's not that I can't hear. It's like it's just not playing the sounds from Discord. Like it just turns it off.
Oh, that's so weird. That is weird. What the hell?
I don't know why it's doing that.
I feel like the Calicatherium gets forgot about a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't really think about that creature at all, so this makes sense.
It needs like an ability TLC. Its model looks fine.
Yeah, well, I feel like it's also because it's just like really out of the way. You get to go make beer and passive tame it, but like most people really aren't doing that. It just makes it like we have to go out of your way to go tame it, when that doesn't really have any reason that you'd want to go do that. At least in PvE, I don't know if it's good in PvP with a rock throw, but...
Did the Carbonibus ever get an ability to retract into its shell?
No, it did not.
That's another thing that they had on their list for years.
There was, years ago, when Arc was first coming out, there was a photo, I do remember seeing, of the Carbonibus retracted into its shell. Never came to the game.
Hey, I say it's the time for this. Let's get the Scorched Earth Hive in here. Come on, let's really dig deep.
We need that hive. I was literally scrolling through my pictures, and I just so happened to have a picture of it. Like, Saul was looking at it as he said that, and posted it here. But yeah. I was going to pull up, because the other day, well, for a research for another video, I found that there was a concept for the Hex Strider that was originally going to be on Extinction. But it wasn't.
What about the Tech Giga helmet or the Tech Wyvern saddle?
It did it again. It muted Discord, so I was talking, but I couldn't hear what you guys were saying. So sorry if I was talking over you. I don't know why it's doing that.
Remember they said that the Tech Wyvern saddle wasn't gonna have lasers; it was gonna do something else. Where's the goddamn Tech Wyvern saddle, Wild God?
I want that Tech Wyvern saddle.
I've waited.
It looks so cool, but yeah, there's that concept for the Strider that was gonna be on Extinction.
That looked really cool.
Yeah, it looks super. It's like an alien almost.
Yeah, that looks like something off of Extinction.
Yeah, I think it would have fit really good. I'm kind of sad they scrapped it.
Can we completely scrap both the Andrew Sarkis and Leopleurodon and just start again?
Whoa. I understand the model for the Andrew Sarkis wasn't the absolute best, but it's still a good creature.
It had literally the most powerful bite of any mammal to ever exist, and they put a turd on its back. Why?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's still a good fighter. But, I mean, come on. This is Arc we're talking about. When does Arc follow real-life historical facts about creatures?
Well, dude, the Volanosaur is like a pinnacle of scientific... Like, they won an award for that, I'm pretty sure. I love just leaving the crowd speechless.
Think about that.
Ooh, that's big news.
What?
What's new in GeForce Experience 3.28? Optimal settings support added for 88 new games, including, going to the list, Ark Survival Ascended.
Yeah.
They are finally adding driver support for the damn game.
So what does that mean? What does it do?
Basically, it means it gives you optimal settings for the game, And
will it increase performance?
yes, from my understanding, it will basically allow the driver to run the game better.
I see.
What am I on right now?
Can we get breedable phoenix, please, and breedable griffins, and breedable rock elementals, please?
I just imagine a breedable rock elemental just poops out of stone. Can we get more creatures that kind of like the Reapers, where it goes from weird-looking baby to what it actually is? Can we get something like that?
Beelzebufo is best I can do. Trade offer.
Oh, that's true. Beelzebufo.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to talk about a creature in desperate need of both a model and TLC? Is the Paraceratherium.
Yes. Oh my
They
lord.
are so egregiously ugly. It's not even funny.
And the model, like not the model, the animation. I don't mind the way it runs for some reason. It's always been my favorite mammal in game. Always has been. Never had a problem with its running animation until recently, where I looked at it and I'm like, this is atrocious.
It's a crime against God. It's so bad.
I've always kind of liked the Paraceratherium in Ark, but I do agree.
Well, it just looks old, like super low poly compared to like all the TLC and recent stuff.
Oh, same with the Bronto.
Yeah, the Bronto definitely needs one.
The Rhino is horrifying.
The bug?
Yeah.
I'm watching an Ark all creature size comparison to give me ideas on things to talk about.
If it's the video I think it is, it's not gonna be accurate.
Oh no, it's not at all. His mantis was like 17 feet tall, and I'm like, Ah, yes, the classic 75-foot Dunkleosteus.
Yikes! What video is that? Don't actually say it. Never mind.
I think the Rhino needs a TLC.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, what gives you that idea?
Yeah, I think the Oasasaur, man, like it doesn't even have an attack.
Yeah,
bro.
dude, bro, they totally need to do a TLC.
I'm so upset that you went straight to Oasasaur for not having an attack. What about the fucking Diplo? Give the Diplo the ability to defend itself.
Tail whip.
That's all it needs.
Tail whip.
Yeah, tail whip, bro.
Give it a tail whip. Make it stun. Make it. I don't know. Like have it do the stun attack, but also make it fucking halt. It's been scientifically proven that the Diplodocus could do a sonic boom with its tail.
That was pretty sick.
And yet an Ark. Man, I tried to do my Diplodocus Bang Bus, and it censored it out, and I was so sad.
You can do it on PC. Xbox
I
is
don't
just
play on
scaled.
PC.
It censors a lot of stuff. Even
Xbox fears my power. My goals are beyond your understanding.
Xbox is just scaled of naughty words. Steam is.
I'm still waiting for a mod that takes all of the actual dinosaurs in game, like the Amargasaurus and the Tropionathus, and like brings them to the island.
Yeah. I remember we were talking about that last time, but
because I mean, it makes me mad that like all the dinosaurs aren't together.
I know.
Don't crash.
It makes sense, like aberration creatures like Reapers and stuff, and creatures like that are on their own maps, but not having all the dinosaurs together is doesn't make any sense. I mean, it makes sense like gaming wise,
but it doesn't make sense from like a lore standpoint.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's already a mod that does that. You just gotta find it.
Listen, I have a very good understanding of what happens in Ark's story, but I don't have a good understanding of why any of it happened. Like, who actually built the Arks? Why?
It's been decided. It's been said already. The one of the two sides. Don't quote me on this. It's one of the two sides built the Arks to send people up into space because we fucked up the world. We fucked up the world because of our obsession with getting power from element.
Yeah.
But why fill it with dinosaurs?
That I don't know.
It's cool.
I don't remember the answer for that one.
In the Explorer notes to even say that they're not even real dinosaurs. They're like genetic amalgamations. like I don't understand. Why do this?
You're not meant to understand.
I'm pretty sure the point is like to make it as hostile of an environment as possible.
I could see that.
Look, if we're going to be going down this rabbit hole, trying to figure this out, we might as well just invite Nettie back to the podcast.
I was about to say, yeah, we need Nettie if we're going to be talking
Nettie.
about this.
Nettie, if you're listening to this and you want to come on and answer our questions about lore, by all means.
Did you know that the death worms are actually a reference to Dune?
Yes. Actually, are you sure? Is it Dune or is it Tremors?
It's Dune. Because in the dossier, they're actually called, like, Kara Arrakis. Like, just straight up, they just name drop Arrakis.
Oh.
Helena must have been a big fan of the novel.
One thing I saw about the death worm the other day is, like, in the concept arts, there was, like, pictures of it, like it looked like a baby version of it. That, like, hold on. I went to search it up on Google, and for some reason I just typed it death without any context. And I was like, what's showing up? Oh, yeah, I should probably, actually...
There's a bunch of dead bodies.
And Google's just like, yeah, well, here's what you wanted. I said Google, and now my phone's listening to me. No, stop, phone.
I find it so funny that the Tusatoothus dossier says it's 30 feet long, and it's longer than a Mosasaurus.
Yeah.
Which is, in arc, like, 200 feet long.
Oh, that's another thing. I'm pretty sure No, I could be wrong. No.
Yeah, there's like... It looks like baby versions of it.
You've got the larva, then you've got the pupa, and then you've got the actual death worm.
Like, what happened to those? That looks cool.
So this leads me to believe it used to be... Like, they kicked around the idea of it being tameable and breedable.
It should have been submissive and breedable. It should have been tameable.
For sure, it should have been tameable.
Really cool if it was tameable.
Like the Pugnacia mod adds.
And you could swim like a Phallasuchus. It'd basically just be a Phallasuchus.
Yeah.
On Pugnacia though, it's like really weird because it's like sitting out of the ground, but it's still moving, and it like.
Yeah, I know it's bad. It doesn't go underground or anything.
Yeah, it kind of defeats the whole purpose. But this, because like on the concept here, you can see like its whole body's on the ground, like it's not like halfway in.
There is a mod called No Untamables, and you can literally tame like the lead sicties, the bugs, the death worm, anything that's like not tameable, you can tame.
I saw the mod thing for that. I never really like checked it out though.
Yeah, I haven't ever used it, but I just know from the mod description that any creature that's labeled untamable is tameable. Me and my army.
Can you tame the insect swarm?
God,
We're being targeted by the swarm.
Would not be surprised.
I am the swarm.
I don't know how I found myself back on ASE. I just booted up ASE and I'm now running around Lost Island.
Well, I booted it up to try out that mod, but I haven't been able to play it because for some reason it just mutes Discord. But I don't know what that's about.
I don't know why it does that.
I have no idea. I'm gonna have to figure that out after.
Well, I think, Kraken, you should do the outro.
We're ending it off already?
Brother,
yeah, I mean, it is that. Yeah. We should have that old intro music, like, da-na-na-na.
Which one?
Like, you know the one, like, the old, You know what I'm talking about?
No.
How do I describe it?
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
It's like the old, like, YouTuber, outro music that like everyone used to meme to death.
Oh, I don't remember the name. Yeah, the theme of the way it goes. I know what you're talking about. Let's get the Markiplier outro here. Kraken, do you think you can handle that?
The Markiplier outro? I don't know how that goes.
How do you
everybody.
not
Thanks for watching Five Nights at Freddy's.
No, okay, well.
Best I can do.
I think we should just end it.
Yeah, I think we're ending it too. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the podcast on Spotify and YouTube.
Thank you for listening to the Beach Bobcast. You've been listening to Craziest Kraken, Captain Reptile, and On Fire 944. I'll cut that in post. It's fine. It's fine. I'll cut it in post. It's fine. Links to us can be found in the description and in the bottom, and wherever links and stuff can be found. Or you can literally type our names into any platform and find us that way too.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that.
Please leave a comment on what your least favorite creature in Ark is, and why is it the Microraptor. And anyways, we'll be talking to you again in a few days.
I really feel like you embodied the Ian Malcolm with all the
Beautiful. Is that the end?